Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be looking at several melodies or chord progressions and drop tools you can use for talk music, and you know you might have for those in church. Now church players, you can have someone you know doing a little exhortation, maybe a pastor preaching, and then you can't be playing so much complex things. Yeah, all you need to do is you just need to just keep that atmosphere up. You understand? And then so one of the first things you need to know, we'll demonstrate some of these movements in different keys. I'll do some some few progressions, and then I'll break that down. So one of the first things you should know is your choice of sound. So now I'm using the montage, and I have my full concert grand analog pad, background strings, and then depending on what I want to achieve, I can add a little bit of Rhodes, piano, e piano. Yeah. So sometimes you you just need that quiet. You need to, okay, this is first thing first. You need to also understand. You need to be listening to the person talking and know what the person is talking about. If the person is talking about things that are like saying quiet things, calm things, you know that you now need to deal with a lot of major chords, right? Which are in your chord progression you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, right? Do re fa sol la ti do, and your one is your major, your two is your minor, three is your minor, four is your major, five is your major, six is your minor, seven your diminished, and back to your one. So now talking about quiet things, talking about peaceful things, you're talking about love now. You have forgot to love the world, right? And you're you understand. So you need to understand drop tools a lot. I've talked about drop tools. I think I'll drop the link on my description. So you check what drop tools are. But first thing first, you need to understand the progression of things that are quiet and things. In fact, you need to understand music composition to know chords that you can play that can sound so, emotional sometimes, to keep up that atmosphere. So if I'm dealing with, you are talking about love now, talking about forgot to love the world. Now let me try another key now. So let me try B flat. So you have forgot to love the world that he gave his only begotten son. You understand? So now let me start breaking down some of these movements so you can try them. So on the key of B flat now, I'm doing something like this, right? So I'm doing something like I did something like. So now this is it. First one. So you have four. So you have B flat here. You have your one. Then this chord. So you have, or you can do, right? The next movement is. So you have. So now let me do it again. I do that again. So, right? Next one. So you can have preacher preaching and you just study. Dun, 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 dun. So you don't need so much complex chords to do this kind of movement. You just need to be intentional about the melody. Now you need to have some catchy melodies, and then you need to make sure that you play these things, and then these things don't sound so much sound like a distraction. You understand? Now, so you have so now let me do the same thing on the key of C now. We did right, so you have so know the melody. So la do mi re mi so ti la. So la do mi re. Sorry. Or yeah, so you have you can see how I'm doing it. So then you can do yes. So so I don't think so let me break this down. So same thing. So just pick a melody. You can just decide to, pick a melody that revolves around this 1 4 5 6, like 1 4 1 4 5 basically. Then you understand. So it has this quietness. You understand? So you understand. So let me go to the key of B flat and teach you one stuff you can do. I think Hillsplay did this some years ago. So I just picked out a single part from that video. You get. First thing. That's the melody, full thing. So now that's what your right hand is playing. Your left hand is playing. I do that again. So now, all together. Again. Simple stuff, yeah. So now, most times I don't want it to be very, very boring. Now I can now switch keys. Yeah, so I can just find I can just run I can just run the keys, like run my transitions in maybe perfect fourth from your one to your four, or from your one to, or maybe relative minor, anyhow, or maybe just semitone modulation or tone modulation, depending on what I want to do. So I can be playing on C now. Then I can just I've moved to F already. So what did I do? So I just did. So one, I came to F1 and 4, 3, 2, 5. Just quiet things. So you need to master your drop twos a lot. You can see this. So you can see that everything I've been playing around love now is revolving around 1, 4, and 5. You get, it's very simple stuff. So now let's go to let's look at things that has to do with maybe intense prayer. Yeah, where now on the key of C. So now you have a prayer session, and you might be playing with a band now. You can pick a melody. I see one playing already. So I just had my hand on my 6. Yeah, you know, especially when it has to do with those in Nigeria, it has to do with warfare prayers, where you have die by fire here, and then you have your 6 now. A little bit of strings to give it that. So I'm doing 6, 5, 2, 6, or maybe 1. Well, I still have my 6 here. So you can still use drop twos in this stuff, but the drop twos won't be so pronounced like when it has to do with quiet times. Yeah. So you get 7, 3, 6. So now there are times that you can still do prayer sessions that maybe it has to do with Thanksgiving. Now this is where you can merge the two together, where you can merge the minor. Now the prayer stuff has to do with a lot of minor chords, like you get like your 6 now as a minor, your 2 as a minor, maybe even diminish. When I did a 7, 3, 6 now, 7, 3, 6, right? So you have minor, 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 right? So they cannot be doing warfare prayer and you are playing. No. It has to be 6. Then 2. Then you can add your 4. You can come back to your 3. now when you are doing when there's a prayer session that has to do with maybe Thanksgiving, where you have to maybe you want to merge the two together now, you can just now I'm six now. You can play your so now you are using the two now, you're using four now, which is your major, five, which is your major, six now, which is your minor. You can you understand? So you most times what I do in church is I just pick a melody. Yeah. Then you can modulate now relative minor. And the preacher or the person praying is now talking. You can feel that quietness. What did I do here? So let me break this down. So now I think I need to teach how I'm doing this stuff. Look at my hands. I have all my hands working. I'm doing. You can see. So when it comes to drop twos, all your hands have to be working too. So what I'm playing here is this on the key of E flat, yeah? So you have So even when you have your worship leader trying to talk, you can what I did there is so I just created it now. I don't even know if that was the same thing I did before. So Midify is available, so you can slow it down. So now you can even modulate from here. So basically, understanding the concept of talk music, it's not so much to do. It's just knowing how to do. So even playing for spoken word artists too, you just knowing where to put it, where to put certain chords, understanding the essence of that chord you are putting when that guy is talking or when that lady is talking. It's very important. You understand? Understanding where to know where to switch from your major to your minor. You can just be playing. I'm on F now. So now the picture is pitching, and then before you know, just and then from nowhere it just switches to yeah. You can now take up your strings. So you can be in this mood and then everywhere just gets calm and you still switch back. Yeah, so basically that's everything that I'm sure as a beginner to understand talk music. First, I talked about learning drop two chords, right? So you can grow yourself in learning drop two chords. Maybe trying to you can now I did that. You can sorry right on another key again. You can sorry right. Learn them on different keys. You stretch them. So thank you all for joining today's class. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you drop a comment on this video if it has been of great help to you. Yeah, see you in our next video. Cheers.